Look at that. Guess what we're doing today? Any guess? We're going to go and play around in the Google keyword planner.
Oh my God.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you feel free to ask questions. Yeah, shoot the questions first.
I think, you know what, you might just answer them along the way, to be honest. So
I will have a guide, so there is a guide for this, but okay, as a Google Ads expert, you'll see that I have lots of accounts here, but I have something that says manager. So that's called an MCC account, and that just attaches all my Google Ads accounts. So if I'm signed in as an MCC person, I still need to go to the specific Google Ads account to get to the planner. So this is, I'm in my support at Seymour Digital Media. If I went to tools and settings, never mind, I'm lying. You can go to the keyword planner, but I don't think you'll get the same information. Yeah, and it makes you pick an account. The one thing you want to be aware of if you have access to lots of accounts is pick the account that spends the most money. Just because you might get more information. So inside the keyword planner, so how do we sign into the keyword planner? We just go to Google Ads and we sign in. Now, I am going to get Candace, because, you know, why not put you on the spot, to share her screen and sign into Google Ads. And there's a reason I'm doing this. So I promise it's not just, but you got to share your screen.
Okay, let's see. For some reason, when I've tried to share my screen before, it mutes me. Is that
fun? Let's see if it does that this time.
okay?
It did. So click, you click the first result. Perfect. And just click in the start now, or even sign in, whichever you prefer. They all take it to the same place. And then sign in with any email that you, even if you've never had access before. Yeah, so sign in with this one, see where it takes you. I love the marketing Gmail, perfect. We can't see you showing the password, so don't worry if you type it in. I know you're going to get the password, so we'll just wait. I'll just take a minute. Love the white screen. That's a little funky. Maybe press refresh.
Yeah, it's not, doesn't look very happy right there.
Yeah, that doesn't look right. But don't worry, I'm gonna actually maybe sign in incognito. And then share my screen. And the reason I'm doing this is because sometimes you'll sign in without an account and Google will try to get you to create Google Ads. And so a way to avoid that is, let's get, so you're always looking for the ads.google.com and then sign in. And I think, I don't know. I don't think we have a password for this one, right? Phelan, join. Can you send me the password?
Oh, God.
You're welcome. I'm sorry about that, but that's the one that doesn't have an account.
It might.
Don't say that.
I'm just saying.
Do you have the password though?
I put it in the chat direct to you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So fingers crossed we don't have an account. Oh, can you let me in?
Nah.
So two-factor authentication will be a thing when you sign in. And access is always the hardest challenge with everything. Okay. All right, so it's looking like I have an account, and so it's not taking me to the places. So I can't.
Well, just create an account, and then you'll see what they would see.
Okay, what do you mean? Just sign out?
No, create a new Google Ads account.
Okay. Never mind.
And then you signed out. You need to sign back in.
I don't want to. Okay, okay. Yeah. Yes, okay, to create a new account, you would go up on the right-hand side to where your little face is. So this is your Google Ads number. So we're gonna switch accounts,
No,
create a new account. That was create a new account. And what it's doing here, this is what you're gonna see when you sign in. And notice how it's saying, what's your goal? You wanna avoid this, okay? All of it. Helena, you definitely wanna look up. And this, switch to expert mode, okay? You're always looking for the blue hyperlink text. Always look for that text in Google Ads. You'll learn more about this when we do Google Ads. But so now, see, create an account without a campaign. So if you put in this information, it's going to get you to create ads. It's going to get you to go through all of this, set up ads. You do not want to do that. You want to create an account without a campaign. And then you can fill out this stuff. And this, I will tell you, if you're creating an account for a client, this is the most important piece. And this is the one thing you don't want to screw up. Because if you're creating ads and if you're creating an account, because this is locked once you pick it. And so if you got to do it to the client's time zone. And so just click on what you want and then hit explore account. Now you're in without a Google Ads campaign, right? So it's clean, it's fresh, and you're going to go up to tools and settings. And then you're going to go over to the keyword planner, which is under planning, furthest to the left menu. So always tools and settings is where you're going to find most of your stuff. Whenever you're looking for a keyword planner stuff, you're going to the planning section. Now, the great thing about this is that you can do a number of things. So I always go into discover new keywords. It is the theory of click around and get down. So I just clicked on discover new keywords. I can start with keywords. I can start with a website. I can add a website here. So if I wanted like keywords marketing. So that's my keyword and I want to add my website. And so I can get results this way and it'll give me the first result here with the search terms. Now you can see it's not really telling us, it's telling us between 10,000 and 100,000. So marketing, what kind of word is that? That's a seed keyword, right? So then you can broaden your search and you can click on add these things, change your area. But say I'm like, okay, I want to start with their website. You can actually start with a specific page. So if I have a specific page, I only want to use that page and I only want to get results. Now, the Google Keyword Planner is for advertising. So these are words that people are bidding on. And these are like how much they're willing to pay on the low end, how much they're willing to pay on the top end. Like all of Google's digital assets, you got the columns you can play with here. You can move them up and down in here. What you're looking for with keywords when you're looking for them is you're looking for 100 to 1,000 monthly searches for a small business, and you're looking for low competition. So if I wanted to just filter things out, I hit filter, and then I go to competition, and I only want low competition to show up. So then I filtered out everything for low, and then this is a great place to start your keyword research after looking at Google Search Console. It's also a great place to get keywords and play around. So you want low competition. Maybe I want to add another filter. I want to clear my filters. Let's do exclude keywords in the account, exclude in my plan, top of page, bid low range, say $2. So personally, I only ever use the one filter and then I'll sort by average monthly searches. So now I just put in marketing. So say I'm writing a new blog post or something. I might want to use a better term than marketing, right? Because marketing is such a seed keyword, like it's one word, right? So we're looking at 3 to 5 keywords. So if I'm doing social media marketing service, this looks right. And year over year change is 900%. People are bidding on it, and people are spending like $16 for a click, right? At the high range. So that looks like a good keyword. I could probably rank for it. So I might copy that over. Really, the Google Keyword Planner is all about working through getting keywords for SEO and Google Ads. And you're always looking at competition, and you're always looking at monthly average searches. You can get rid of adults ideas. That's automatically put there. I don't ever get rid of it because I like the filter. The other thing you want to take into account is the area, right? So maybe I want the USA. That's going to be a lot bigger search volume than, like, you're going to get a lot more keywords and there's going to be a lot more competition over time. If I working on a local business, right? Like, it's so small. So you want to take that into account. You might want to broaden your search to be like Washington versus Washington. Yeah. There's 15. So that might give you more than just Gig Harbor. So if you do just Gig Harbor and you're looking for social media, you're not going to get the average searches like in the 100 to 1,000 range with the low competition. It's going to show you things that aren't there. The other thing to account for is when I go over to the SERP and I do something like marketing. If I take the people also ask, which are keywords sometimes that you might want to use, and you're like, oh, I found that keyword, I want to use it, I'm going to go test it. Start with keyword, you can test it. You're going to get nothing. You're like, Google's going to, oh, I lied. Usually you're going to get nothing, but 10 to 100. The reason you're picking between 100 and 1,000 is because that's something you can probably rank for with low competition. That's the goal. So if I can't get that, what am I going to go for? Maybe I'm going to go for 1,000 to 10,000 and try. The reality is with keywords, you might fail, and that is okay. I have failed. I can show you my fails. It's fine because you can still prove that you've done the work. Like, sometimes you're going to write something that you don't know what people are searching for to find that answer. Sometimes people don't know what they're looking for, and sometimes it's really hard to find a keyword. So we go between Google Search Console and the Google Keyword Planner, and we just copy keywords and then go through it and then check the SERPs. But don't be afraid of the Keyword Planner. It's all about just clicking around and get comfortable. And I do have a little guide for you. Now, Helena, did I answer your question?
I was going to say, yeah, for the most part, yes, you did. I was also going to ask one more thing. Is it more beneficial to put in, because you put in the keyword and then your website, is it more beneficial to put in your website, or can you just search without it?
I would try it with both.
Okay.
And the reason being is because if you give them, you can put your competition's website in too.
Okay.
Just to see what they're showing up for, what Google says this page could, Google saying
what it thinks that this page is ranking for, because there's a lot of it where you may think that Google's interpreting this website as X when it's actually they think Y is also available as an option. And so this gives you the ability to go, oh, I want to show up for these keywords, but what also do you think we're showing up for? Mm-hmm. Because not always the two match. So it's definitely good.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to cut you off. I got excited.
Oh, no, and then like you said, Pip, the showing that you could also do landing pages. So you could do a specific landing page that, hey, we're going to be doing this page. What do you think the keywords are for this page? Because especially with the ads and everything, it's about a specific page rather than maybe just the home page.
Yeah. Now look at that. So without the website, I got 19. Mm-hmm. Without that web page. With the website, I got 13.
Okay.
So yeah, I like testing things. I also like playing around, like maybe looking at ad impression share and say 10. Now you're not going to know what ad impression share is until we do Google Ads. So I don't worry about it. So it's just about the competition and about the average monthly searches and the area. So I would pick the state or the province or Canada or the US to get good numbers here. But the idea is to play around. You could actually do Google search partners, see what shows up. That's, and honestly, this changes over time.
Mhm.
You have forecasts, you can save your keywords, you can negative. So if I were, we're going to play more in this when we do Google Ads, but basically you just want to start. So let's do this. Do this page. This page only has like maybe 300 words on it. Never good for SEO. Never good. But say I don't want to put a keyword in. I'm just going to start with a website and I'm just only this page. And this Google's saying, hey, if you bid on these keywords in Google Ads for this landing page, these are the keywords you might want to think about choosing. And we do ad filter, competition, low, and let's say we want average. Did you see the average monthly searches? And we're going to do greater than or equal to 100. Or can we do in between? Nope, greater than or equal to 100. So now we filtered too much out. We're not getting anything. So maybe I just want to look at the low competition because it's giving me numbers. Let's click on one. Will it let me click? Oh yeah, it's giving me. It used to, I believe, if you click on this, add plan. Let's see. So it used to give you more information, adding keyword to your plan, and then plan saved. Where do you go to plan? Over here.
I'm only seeing the Google Ads keyword planner.
Yeah, there's.
Oh, it stopped. That's weird. Okay, hold on. Are you here?
Oh, yes. Okay.
Yeah, we
Okay.
see stuff.
Okay. I filtered things out and I only got one keyword. It's 90 monthly searches.
Where did you do the filters? Because we couldn't see.
Yeah.
Yeah. So plan. Okay. So you'll notice now I'm in plan. So what I did was go to keyword ideas and I did the low competition. If I add the filter, average monthly searches, and I say 100 or more, I'm not getting anything. So that filter did not work. So I'm like, oh, okay. So we're going to go back. We're going to take away that filter by going, sorry, there's things in my way. Taking that out. Filters back. But if I say I want to be like, oh, okay. And this is stuff we're going to do inside Google Ads. I don't really use I use the keyword planner to find keywords. I don't usually use the plan here, but some people do. And say I like this keyword, I'm going to add to plan. And it'll save it in the plan, I believe. I'm not sure why it's not doing it. It did it last time I did it. Okay, so when you go to, let's just get out of here. Let's see what we can get. So Hampton, sign in. Okay. Add to plan. Ooh, add keyword. There you go. Adding keyword to my plan. And what I'm trying to do here is get more information. Can I get more information? There's my plan. Is it going to give me more? Not giving me anything more. Google's taken away a lot of options. And then they added things like forecast, which I don't use. So I have to learn how to use that. So we're all in the same boat. But look, out of these keywords, which one would I choose? This one has 170 searches. This one has 90. So I might be interested in this one. Got low competition, but year over year, it's going down. So
Well, even in the last 3 months, it's gone down. So,
well, that's, oh yeah. But the only thing you're doing here is you're just looking for keywords. You're just having fun and putting in websites, putting in competition, finding keywords. If you want to download the keywords too, get results. get out of the ideas, Filter. No, just one filter, close. Get out of that. Yeah. Okay, let's try use this page. So just gonna click around until you get comfortable, right? We're in the US. If I wanted to grab all the keywords, I can copy them. I can paste them in our own sheet. I can download them. And that gives me a nice, beautiful, like Google Sheet, and I can go through them and you get, let me just change my sharing. Oh, so I open Sheet and it gives me all sorts of information. Sometimes you can get more information here and you like, because now we're seeing the change year over year. We're seeing the 3-month change. We're seeing the competition change. And the things, so the things you want to pay attention to is, are people spending money on the keyword, right? So top low range is $1.60, top of page, but and so they're spending, they can spend up to $10 for custom signs. So when you think about somebody typing in custom signs, that's probably a buying signal, unless they want to learn about it. So the competition is really high. So I'm probably not going to want to go for that one. So I might actually choose sign group, low competition. People are paying about $8. Sign group, depends. So this is how you get a list of keywords or develop your list or take your keyword from Google Search Console or the search engine results pages and you test it in here. The reason you're doing that with SEO is to be accountable. To be accountable for the searches and for why you're picking a keyword, right? Like the one thing about SEO that's pretty interesting is you can learn theory and concepts and all the things in this stuff, but you actually have to implement, and which means you have to have an opinion, right? And so you get to have an opinion and be strong about it. Be like, I picked this keyword because the search volume is this, got a low competition. I did this search area. In case you have to explain yourself. But yeah, so we'll play more with the keyword planner, but I wanted to show you that because you're in keyword research mode, right? So are either of you writing a blog post in the next little while? No. Candace is.
Yes.
What's the blog post about?
It will be about various neighborhoods in the area.
Okay. Are we doing neighborhoods, Gig Harbor?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, my mouse is starting. Okay. So
By the way, I tried signing in on another browser and it required the two-way
Authentication.
verification.
okay.
Would that be with you or with Paige if I'm using Paige's account?
For the Google failing.
Most likely it's me. What does
Okay.
it say on there?
Yeah.
Like a Google Pixel XL? Or phone number ending in 50, either of those, talk to this guy. You're muted, Pip.
Said I'd say share your screen, but then you can't talk to me. That is a fun glitch. Just
Yeah,
That's-
am I the only one that?
Oh,
Okay.
this laptop, if I shared my screen, it would basically explode and just stop. So-
Okay, yeah. So set up two-step verification.
Oh, it hasn't been set up yet. Dude, say later,
Okay,
unless you're really set on doing it right now.
no. But just go through the process later or,
Yeah, I mean, it's
okay,
totally up to you.
okay. Okay, sorry to interrupt, Pip.
oh, all good. No, I thought that was perfect, but we got to go. So we've got to go. So you make sure you get access. Helena, you make sure you log in to the keyword planner today, play around. If you're signing in a new account, I want you to look for the blue hyperlink text only. Do not create ads. Do not set up billing. Do not do those things. I promise you, you will regret it if you do. Okay, so we will see you Thursday. All
Tomorrow.
right.
Okay.
No,
Thank you.
yeah, tomorrow. Okay. All right. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Thanks.
Bye.